So in my last video, I said I might not have too much time to film videos coming up, but I had a good idea that I should do a favorites video because it's pretty easy to do in one sitting. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not planning on doing these monthly, but if you guys like it, I can definitely make it a thing. But in kind of a twist on the formula, I thought I'd get a big bag of my favorite things and kind of like fish through it. I didn't want it all to be like products. So some of it is just like written down on paper and I'll talk about what I like about it and what it is a little bit. So without further ado, here is my August favorites. Thing number one. So the first thing I pulled out was this toner. It's the Thayer's AHA toner. It's glycolic and lactic acid and witch hazel. I know their rose toner is popular, but I feel like it's not enough like exfoliation. I feel like it doesn't really do anything for my skin, but this one's really nice. I feel like my skin has overall looked better since I started using it. I usually use it twice a day, once in the morning and then once at night before I go to bed. I do have sensitive skin and it really doesn't bother me, but definitely your skin is your own thing and you gotta find what works for you. With an AHA, it's really important to wear sunscreen because it will make you a lot more sensitive to the sun and you could get sunburns a lot more easily. Next thing. So the next item is the Bigelow Vanilla Chai Tea. I've been drinking a lot of tea instead of coffee because coffee gives me really bad anxiety. It's just basically a spiced chai with vanilla. Very yummy. I love it. Next thingy, I got one of the little pages. So you can see right here it says scanner. My boyfriend and I recently got a photo scanner. In the last video you would have seen we scanned all the disposable camera pictures we had from Japan. But yeah, I'm excited to finally have a scanner and just scan random cool stuff. Okay, next thing. These strawberry checks are so good. I want to tell everyone in my life to start eating these because they're so good, but don't eat too much because then I won't have any. It's like strawberry milk Rice Krispie treats. It tastes so good. These are also gluten-free, so I'm not celiac, but if you do have celiac disease, these will work for you. Okay, another little thing. It's my Nintendo Switch Lite. Yeah, the Switch Lite. I added these little like joystick covers, thumb grippies. But we're not here to look at my Switch. We're here to look at Pokemon Legends Arceus. I am suddenly obsessed with this game. I really love it. And I know a lot of the community doesn't like it. I don't know what that's about. I also really liked Sword and Shield, so I guess I just don't care about like the graphics quality. I feel like that was the main complaint, was like the graphics were bad. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun in that game. I just unlocked some different hairstyles, so now I have little pigtails and it's so cute. That's another big part of the game that I love, is the clothing is so adorable. It's like old style Japanese clothing, but I mean a lot of it is like super cutified and like stylized, but it's so cute. I love it. I really love the setting of Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's cool to see like a different time frame of Pokemon, but it's fun to see the Pokemon in like the open world. The time rifts are really cool and also scary, and I died a lot. I like the battles with the Pokemon, how it's not just like trainers, gym leaders, it's like you're actually interacting with the Pokemon. Enough talking and going on about Pokemon. I'm gonna pick another thing. It's Dubai chocolate. It was like all over the internet. This version, it's by a Turkish company, I think. Bolsi. It's a really like thick chocolate, and I really like that. It's like a milk chocolate. This specific bar is really, really good. And I like Dubai chocolate in general. I definitely like pistachio. I like milk chocolate, and I like a little bit of crunch. So it was just designed for me to like it a lot. Next thingy. What is this, you might ask? It's a piece of foil that I have balled up, and I use it in the dryer instead of dryer sheets. I'm trying to be a little more eco-friendly, and I don't have to buy dryer sheets. There's no static. The lighting's kind of going away, I'm sorry. But new thing. Deltarune! Me and my boyfriend have been really into playing Deltarune together. We beat Undertale in like a day together. I love Undertale. Deltarune's been really fun. I like that Toby Fox is trying a bunch of new things when it comes to like the combat system. I really like the story. I'm, unpopular opinion, not a huge fan of Susie. I think she's mean. But I also don't trust Ralsei. We're on the 4th chapter now. I think my favorite chapter so far is the 3rd. I love Tenna. I also really love Spamton. Maybe the 2nd chapter is my favorite because I really love Spamton and Queen. But yeah, I love the music. I love the sprite work. Yeah, Deltarune good. Okay, next thingy. Olipop. I don't love to drink soda, but I like the flavors they make. Like the root beer is really like minty and herbally tasting, which I really like. And the strawberry vanilla flavor. Clearly my favorite flavor combination. Next thing. Is this stupid? I thought this was fun. It says fashion. I have been having a hard time with my personal style. My weight fluctuates a lot, which makes it really hard to wear certain clothes at certain times. I mainly just want to start wearing my clothes more often. That sounds silly, but a lot of the time I'm either in like, you know, like shorts or PJs, or I'm really, really, really dressed up. And I want to find a medium where I'm like wearing my clothes a lot. I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to get more use out of my clothes because I feel like they're just sitting there. Another part of this little thing says Arrow, and that's in reference to Edo Lolita. I find that's a style that I really like and resonate with. I know it's really controversial, but I'm a tall Lolita, so skirts and dresses are never going to fit the way that they would on someone who is shorter. I might have more leg exposed. I'm busty, so I might have more happening up there. You know, a lot of my blouses don't fit me, so why not just go without a blouse? Arrow is something that I aspire to, for sure. Also, I've been really inspired by like black, white, and red colorways. I don't know, I'm just a lot more interested in those like darker tones. I think it is because I'm a bit of a goth. And I just think those colors look good on me. That isn't to say I'm gonna get rid of like everything I have, no. I'm rambling. It's time for a new thing. It says music. So, I am a big fan of Malice Meezer. Moi dis moi. I'm not a fan of Gact. I hate Gact. But I never got into Bucktick, and lately I've been listening to a lot of Bucktick, and I love it. It's like Japanese Duran Duran, kind of. They have that kind of like gothy new wave thing that I really like. But yeah, I was always a Malice Meezer girly because I love Mana and I love Lolita. So yeah, also on that list, I have been listening to a lot of Gyeru and like Eurobeat. There's a couple playlists on YouTube that I've been heavy in rotation. I'll see if I can share them below. That's a lot of what I've been listening to. Next thing. It says MH walks, and it stands for mental health walks. Every day I've been going on a little half-hour jaunt. It's really improved my mood, and it's really good for my body, I'm sure, as well as my mind. Okay. Getting down to the last of them. Garden. Obviously, I include clips of my home garden in like every video. I'm really proud of what we've managed to do, even after most of it got destroyed. I just hope we get some blooms before it gets too cold. But yeah, I've always loved plants. I have a pothos that's like 10 years old that I've kept alive. It definitely needs a transplant. Next thing. Internet. I love the internet. This is mainly stuff I've been interested in, things that I've been watching. I love Nikki Carreon. I love her Shane Dawson, any of her deep dives, honestly. It's amazing to see like the amount of research that they do, building an entire like proxy machine to dredge up all those clips of Shane Dawson's horrific past. And they're pro-Palestine, so fuck yeah. I've also been watching Hazel. I think she just goes by Hazel, but she talks a lot about anime, like retro anime and video games, specifically Pokemon. I just watched her video on America's Greatest Otaku, I think it was, the bonkers reality show. Definitely sounds like something I would have been interested in my childhood. I was definitely in an anime club. But anyway, I've been kind of on a broader 2000s nostalgia kick, and I feel like Hazel's videos are the perfect place to find that like 2000s weeb nostalgia fix, as well as like an amazing amount of information about literally any topic. I think this is one of two of the last things. It says bird ID. What could that possibly be? I recently downloaded this bird identification app, and I have been sitting outside and trying to identify all the little chirps and tweets in my area. I figured out that ospreys have like the cutest little call, and I wouldn't really expect that from a bird of prey. I think that's super cool. But yeah, I believe it's called Merlin Bird ID. I'll flash something on the screen or link it below or something. This is the last thing. It's embarrassing. Todd Margaret. What is it? The increasingly poor decisions of Todd Margaret or something like that. It is a comedy show starring David Cross, who I think is really funny. It's about this guy who has to sell energy drinks in England. The show is not perfect. I really don't like the way it depicts the Turkish family. It got really weird at the end. I think it kind of unraveled and fell apart at the end, if I'm gonna be honest. But most of it's really funny. I feel like I figured out the twist pretty early on. Those are my August favorites. Let me know if you liked this, and I'll probably do another one. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!